So glad you could join us from the farm, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Stanford Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, checking in with Coach Alex Mortensen before the game. One of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's real.
The Tar Heels ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that. So North Carolina's offense will now get its first chance with the football. This offense has it with really good field position. They send the tight end in motion. Quick give. Powers through the defender. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Still looking to his right. Zings it complete to the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, a field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range to get the completion, now setting up first and goal.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly.
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pulled and fired complete. Plows through the defense. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Hand it to the back. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Working the ground game. He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Just feeds the running back. Shakes off the defender. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole.
Caught, and he's got room. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it. And he's in! Touchdown, North Carolina!
And he's in for his second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Quarterback saw a quick opening right over the middle of the field, so he spits it out to his slot receiver on the slant pass. Nice job.
And the Tar Heels come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. In the backfield, it's Manning. There, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Sanchez. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Wide open downfield. Just keeps moving. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Manning. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Hard running there. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
He breaks a tackle, and he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Turns it upfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. Pulls it, fired, complete. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Picked up maybe 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Looking for running room. Fighting off the defender. Breaks into the open. And just dismissing tackles. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And, man, this offense, man, is so nice to have a guy that you can hand the football to, and he can take off and make big plays down the field. He can break tackles. He can outrun you. He shows you a little bit of everything. This defense, they better dial in on him because he's going to get the football, and he can make big plays.
Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Got him right there.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Dropping back, it's Sanchez. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man on the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Nice play to knock that one down.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few 1st downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Finds the big tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's
makes the grab and room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Manning. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
Long way to go on second down. Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. Trying to bull his way in. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the Tar Heels have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down immediately. Now the Cardinal decide to spend their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he was running with authority, especially with that stiff arm for a solid gain on the play.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Let's see what the offense dials up on third and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this?
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the done.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.